question. You also mentioned about a little bit of question. Okay, thank you. So today we want to think about what is nuclear power and also how we can shift to renewable and how we can promote to renewable and sustainable society. Okay, so can you introduce yourself, Ms. Kamanaka?
Hi everybody, are you relaxing and ready to join our session? Thank you for coming. Yeah, so we are from Japan, and Japan has a main energy policy that kept maybe more than 40 years, promoting nuclear power plants as a main energy source for nation, country. So I titled today, Japanese Energy Policy Impact Whole Asia and Pacific. And the images of nuclear power plant is kind of progress and a kind of clean and the kind of Japanese government says that it is good for stopping global warming. So, but it's lie on it, I think. So I'm going to explain the reality, which is using nuclear power plants as the main source of energy for one country. Right, next. So this is, I kind of draw the images that this is Japanese energy policy figure. Recycling radioactive materials. So you see here is uranium mines. So, and then here is nuclear power plant. One single nuclear power plant needs 30 tons of enriched uranium for 1 year. So then, to get this 30 tons of enriched uranium, you left 2.5 million tons of radioactive waste at uranium mines. Then you bring to enrich process, then you get 160 tons of depleted uranium. So in United States, US government sells this depleted uranium 1 ton for $1 to weapon makers. So that's how they produce depleted uranium weapons and using Iraq and also in Afghanistan and also in Japan. We have a US Army in Okinawa, and now they have 40 tons of this kind of weapons storage. So now Japan has policy to reprocess whole spent nuclear fuel from nuclear power plant and bring to Rokkasho village. Rokkasho village is somebody saw my film last night. So I made a film about this issue. It's called Rokkasho Rhapsody. So it showed last night. But I explained that Rokkasho village is up north of Japan archipelago, and then they built huge facilities that spent almost 2 trillion and 5,000 billion yen to build, but still so many problems, and then they are having difficulties to start. But the aim, purpose that they start this facility means that you can take plutonium from spent nuclear fuel. So plutonium, you can take 1% in the reactor. Enriched uranium becomes plutonium. 1% of them becomes plutonium. So this facility takes this plutonium out. So this is a Japanese plan, Japanese government plan to use this plutonium as new fuel. And this is a new generation of a reactor. We call it Monj. Monj is Indian goddess, that loving goddess and protecting children. That's how Japanese government named this reactor, Monj. So it's called fast breeder reactor. So this can generate using fuel plutonium. So but whole this process remains so much contamination, radioactive contamination all over. So we know so much uranium mines in Australia and Mongolia and Kazakhstan, and so we have 53 nuclear power plants in Japan. So this only one single requires this much just for a year. 2.5 million tons of radioactive waste and 160 tons of depleted uranium, and this is high radioactive waste. So this can active for 1 million years. It's strong. If this kind of high radioactive waste here, like this much, here, we die in 20 minutes. It's very strong. So, go to next.